I tuned in to see Norm Macdonald, but the schedule's all wrong. They moved him around, now the show's long gone. From Wednesday to Friday, the changes were wild, left me scratching my head, feeling beguiled. Oh, the time slot blues, they're a tricky thing. One wrong move and the bell won't ring. From Norm to Dana Carvey, the stories unfold in the world of TV. It's a sight to behold. Dana had a vision, a comedic dream, but the timing was off, or so it would seem. After Home Improvement, the audience was set, but his edgy humor they couldn't forget. Oh, the time slot blues, they're a tricky thing. One wrong move and the bell won't ring. From Norm to Dana, the stories unfold in the world of TV. It's a sight to behold. Then came the clash of the late night kings, Jay Leno and Conan O'Brien pulling at strings. A schedule change, a network's plan left O'Brien out, a broken man. Oh, the time slot blues, they're a tricky thing. One wrong move and the bell won't ring. From Norm to Dana, the stories unfold in the world of TV. It's a sight to behold. So here's to the shows that never got their due, cutting the show lost from view. Remember the time slot, it's more than a slot. It's the key to success, or the reason you're not.
There was a time Friday night meant gold, when the clock hit 8 and the pizza got cold. Urkel was crashing through someone's front door, and nobody asked what we were watching it for. Step by step, and then Boy Meets World. Dinosaurs dance while the credits unfurled. It wasn't great art, but it sure felt right, like the laughter was canned, but the warmth was real tight. Thank God it's fiction, where the world always learns in 22 minutes. They'd hug by the end or roll with a pun, and you'd sleep like the world wasn't coming undone. Thank God it's fiction, and thank God it was Friday night. Topanga had wisdom beyond her years. Danny Tanner cleaned up our fears. Even Balky with his perfect smile made you think things might make sense for a while. We never knew that the writers were tired, that the ratings would drop and the network would fire. We just knew popcorn and theme songs and light, and the feeling that everything's gonna be alright. Now there's too many screens and not enough hugs, too many reboots and cynical bugs. DJ's a DJ, now Steve's in a beard, and the magic is gone, or maybe just weird. And I'd trade all the prestige in prime time today for just one more Family Matters holiday. Thank God it's fiction, where nobody dies and the dog's always fine, where the boss forgives and the nerd gets the girl, and your crush never moves out of your world. Yeah, thank God it's fiction, and thank God it was Friday night. Now it's true crime and trauma and moral decay, and I'd kill for a laugh track to soften the gray. But sometimes I dream of that 2-hour light popcorn, pajamas, and Friday night. Thank God it's fiction. Thank God it wasn't mine.
The couch is warm, the soda's flat, remote in hand, just thinking back. The 90s ruled with laugh track kings. Each Thursday night meant everything. Friends drank coffee, Frasier sipped wine, Drew Carey's crew clocked in on time. But this one night all eyes aligned. Goodbye to the show that rewrote the lines. I've gotta catch the finale with you. They're all going to jail for the things they do. We watched for years through every feud, and now it's done. What fills that room? Newhart woke up, was it a dream? Cheers said Norm, a weekly meme. Just Shoot Me played the fashion scene. But Seinfeld's gang, they stayed obscene. No hugs, no growth, no moral ties. They mocked the world with deadpan eyes. A sitcom built on nothing true, yet somehow everything shined through. I've gotta catch the finale with you. No lessons learned, no big breakthrough, just selfish laughs and yada yada too. A fitting end for something new.
Was it genius or a dud?
Did they go out with a thud? Some called it cold, some thought it bold.
TV's rules just lost their hold.
Now sitcoms stream, the laugh tracks fade, the very special art decays. But Seinfeld's ghost still haunts the screen, where awkward lives and silence scream. I've gotta catch the finale with you. Back when networks ruled the avenue, we thought the laughs would still ring true. But time moves on, what can we do? Frasier, Rachel, Kramer, Norm, Mimi.
Well, I turned on the tube late Saturday night, caught a show that gave me quite a fright. There was a man in a van down by the river, yelling so loud made my spine shiver. Then came a liar, said that's the ticket, with a wink and a nod, he sure could kick it.
Live from New York, it's Saturday night, sketches and madness and nothing polite. Cheeseburgers fly and the Trebeks take a hit. Superstars spinning and comedians quit. From cavemen confused to Wayne and Garth's fright. Live from New York, it's Saturday night. A game show host with a Scottish flair. Suck it, Trebek, he declared with care. A superstar with hands in the air, spinning and twirling without a care. Two guys from the hood so wild and crazy, their antics made the audience hazy. Live from New York, it's Saturday night, sketches and madness and nothing polite. Cheeseburgers fly and the Trebeks take a hit. Superstars spinning and comedians quit. From cavemen confused to Wayne and Garth's fright. Live from New York, it's Saturday night. Cavemen confused by modern ways. Your world frightens me, he'd often say. A church lady asking, isn't that special? With a smirk that was quite celestial. A man in a suit making copies galore. Making copies he'd endlessly implore. Live from New York, it's Saturday night, sketches and madness and nothing polite. Cheeseburgers fly and the Trebeks take a hit. Superstars spinning and comedians quit. From cavemen confused to Wayne and Garth's fright. Live from New York, it's Saturday night. Wayne and Garth with their swing and cheer. We're not worthy, they'd exclaim with fear. A man affirming I'm good enough, he'd say. And doggone it, people like me every day. A Russian view from a house so near. I can see Russia, she'd say with a leer. Live from New York, it's Saturday night, sketches and madness and nothing polite. Cheeseburgers fly and the Trebeks take a hit. Superstars spinning and comedians quit. From cavemen confused to Wayne and Garth's fright. Live from New York, it's Saturday night. So
So here's to the sketches, the laughs, the delight that brighten our screens every Saturday night, with catchphrases etched in our memories' core. Live from New York, we'll shout forevermore.
It's the summer of 1999, the tech world's on fire. Silicon Valley booms, Y2K dooms, and Y2K's coming and the stakes climb higher. Everyone's panicked, we're losing control. So Conan O'Brien sells his soul. But not all shadows came from jokes or flame. With spring we learned a bloodier name. Two boys walked into Columbine with hate and left behind a nation's ache. Laughter cracked like glass that April day when headlines drowned what sketch shows played. Even in comedy's neon gleam, we couldn't shake that brutal scream.
Summer of '99 wasn't only divine.
I was flaming red-haired, barely holding the lead on late-night post-Leno, trying hard to succeed. Rating soft, jokes sharp, still a jokey affair. Then one night that January, poof, he's there. Ring, ring, yes. I'm the dark one, baby, pitchfork and charm, from the prop room downstairs where I do no harm. But your soul's looking ripe for late-night gain. I'll trade it for a Nielsen Spike deal with fame. You're in red felt horns taped to your head. Did wardrobe just raid a Kmart instead? Are you the blue light special? Your world frightens and confuses me.
Horns from Kmart came from aisle 3. Is that Brian Stack or the dark one on NBC?
I was desperate, man. Friends ruled the air, Ross yelled.
We were on a break everywhere.
Home Improvement was leaving Tim the Tool Man, Taylor and D. Frasier tossed salads playing Shrink to Fools.
Well, isn't that special?
Now who could it be? Could it be Satan?
The Matrix hit hard with a key on a stair. The Sixth Sense kids saw dead folks in the hall. The Blair Witch made us all puke in the mall. And American Pie had nothing to do with the song by Don McLean, or the day the music died. Your soul's my snack, but I'll make you gold. Rock and roll Jeopardy, I wrote that mold. Jeff P ain't scary, he's just a temp before he ditches VH1 for an eternity on Survivor.
Mark McGrath mopped the floor on Rock and Roll Jeopardy with Joe Walsh and Graham Nash. McGrath knew things about the Eagles that Walsh forgot,
but retorted that while they were making rock history. McGrath was only learning rock history for Rock and Roll Jeopardy. Kid Rock got jaywalked, yeah, but no one cared. He came to me without a cause. Now he's a pimp at Woodstock 1999.
Is this the prize I've waited for? The collective soul sang it, then closed the door. Or on the Tonight Show, February of that year, the kids were having the time of their lives on the Riviera, long before Jay interviewed dogs in reindeer gear.
I shook his hand and the deal was done. In a sketch for a laugh, just having some fun. But my sketches grew twisted, jokes turned bleak. Every desk bit echoed with a sulfur reek.
Acting again.
You got bigger guests and better slots. Tom Hanks laughed, your audience clapped a lot. But your soul's with me in a filing drawer next to Norm Macdonald's and one labeled Chase Chevy.
More beer.
Miller Dennis.
And Kilborn Craig.
It's the summer of 1999, the end is near. Napster stealing music from the artist formerly known as Prince. And what's this? Fred Durst is here with Pauly Shore on Politically Incorrect. Woodstock burned, boy band soared, Office Space flopped, but in Blockbuster Video it soared. So I challenged the devil in a trivia fight. Buzzers, props, and studio lights. Who won Best Picture? Shakespeare in Love. I rang in too late and looked up above. Is this the prize I've waited for? Was it all worth the sketch and store-bought lore? He winked, I wept, the theme song soared, and I danced with the devil on a studio floor.
We like ourselves, don't we? How convenient.
Common Soul, his soul, in January of 1999.
to a devil with a costume from the Blue Light Special. From late night skits to prime time glory, in his life, a living TV story. Sit perfectly still, only I may dance. 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 What happened? Woo! Why bourbons? What's the laugh on the first time?
I know, you're a frown, then that's not good or ever.
Well, I was walking down the street, just a regular day, when I saw a tall redhead with freckles and sway. His hair stood up like it saw a ghost, and his eyes said, "Please, don't make me post."
I said, hey there, Conan, you look kinda low. Your Irish is showing, but your caffeine's slow. He said, I'm fine, and I said, no, you're not. Here, take this pill, it's like dopamine in a pot.
I'm not down, I'm just walking around. Please stop waving that bottle like a rodeo clown. Yes, I'm lanky and pale and a little profound, but I swear on my hair I'm not medically down. We'll take 1, take 2, take 3 with your Joe. Take 4 and you'll tap dance like a late night show. My doctor's a wizard with a prescription pad. Got pills for your thrill and a vial for your dad.
Isn't that, really illegal? Illegal, Smeagol, that's just capitalism with a clipboard.
Okay.
I think I hear Andy calling me from another zip code.
Wait, I've got a gummy for social awkwardness.
I host a talk show, I don't need a fix. Just give me a pen and a pile of shticks. I do remote bits and I dance like a loon. Don't need Adderall to high kick to a tune. Oh, Conan, Conan, don't run from the truth. A capsule a day is the fountain of youth. You're funny, you're twitchy, but you could be slicker. And this one right here makes your eyebrows grow quicker. I'm not down, I just walk real fast.
Come on, one hit, and you'll blast through the past.
No offense, but I've got to dash before this ends in a pharmacy crash. I'm not down, I just look that way. I'm 6'4" and Irish gray. Yes, I hosted late night with a wild-eyed frown, but seriously, I'm just not down. Creep. Jerk.
Up next on Fox. Stay tuned. Oh, wait.
Tonight on Fox, after laughs and late night fare.
Up next, a fire truck hunting a deer. Don't despair.
Steely whispers, it hunts them for fun.
Later, Alan Rickman leaves himself a voicemail, son. Don't disappoint me, pork chops, hun.
Cutaway gags, random and wild, just filler until the show is style.
Runaway twitty strums in the middle of a scene.
Next, Cookie Monster in rehab. Clean!
Acorn lobster pot Satan on a zeppelin.
All up next on Fox. We love this melange! Will Smith rapping clean, wiping shoes on a mat. Popeye's arms.
It's tumors. Oh, snap!
Brian fights his reflection, barks like a pup while a fire truck hunts elk. Just luck of the cut. Mule debates footloose.
No bacon in that crew.
London gents all clearing throats.
You knew? Marco Polo with Helen Keller.
What audacity!
Black Kramer dukes it out. 70s atrocity.
But wait, Bobby McFerrin tumbles down the stairs. Hitler on a unicycle, juggling fish beware. Giant lobsters boiling, glee in their eyes.
It's gay corn. Peter laughs.
Fox's surprise.
These cutaway gags, so random, so strange. They fill up the air, they warp the stage. Up next, we don't know, we don't care. Just more surreal filler for your late night flair. So stick around after Conan's Soul Deal. You never know what will show. Like a failed sitcom by Pauly Shore. Or a Texas death match between Star Wars fanboys and Trekkies. Up next on Fox! It's real!
Such a song Redson in the start of Cole's song. Here is just only herring on once. I would best friend. Once
Upon a time it was cutaway gold, like a sitcom got drunk and fell in a hole. You'd laugh till you cried, then you'd cry cause you laughed. Peter learned lessons with beer in a bath. Now he stares at the screen with a liberal pout. Says online idiots think season 1 counts. He don't grow, he just flips like a two-faced coin. Says thanks for the cash, now get out of my joint. Oh, the writers are broke, the jokes are on loop. Interns on spec trying to reboot the goof. McFarlane's gone Hollywood singing Sinatra, while Family Guy eats its own like a pasta. Yeah, Peter's still on the couch, but he's giving you the finger now. Used to be magic in a Stewie time trip, now it's all memes and a Twitterverse script. Cleveland show tanked, now they're bitter as gin, cause the fans that they hate are the ones tuning in. Meg still the punchline, Lois plays bored, Chris talks to the fridge, or maybe a sword. The satire's a mask for a tired old war where the enemy's you, but please watch some more. Hey, remember the chicken fights? Now they just fill up runtime rights. And Brian's not clever, just whiny and smug, reads HuffPost out loud while he's huffing a drug. Seth's in the sky now, crooning some jazz, left the Griffins behind in a ratings collapse. A dead horse they beat with a Harvard degree, as the studio whispers, hey, just CGI a tree. Oh, the writers are broke, the jokes are on loop. Interns on spec trying to reboot the goof. McFarlane's at brunch with a Netflix exec, while season 23 gasps for a check. Yeah, Peter's still on the couch, telling old fans to go screw themselves now. They made fun of the world till the mirror got cracked. Now it's just reruns of cynicism stacked. But somewhere deep down in that Rhode Island house is a talking dog waiting to burn it all down.
They made fun of the world till the mirror got cracked. Now it's just reruns of cynicism stacked. But somewhere deep down in that Rhode Island house is a talking dog waiting to burn it all down.
Starch told us laughter made the ratings rise, but Archie's chair was the real surprise. Meat feds at the dinner table sparred for days, while the networks prayed the boomers wouldn't change the channel's phase. Maud had a line and Edith had a scream, and somewhere in that Queens row house was the American dream. They weren't chasing Nielsen charts or primetime cheers, they just found an audience somewhere in the tears.
Were you numb when the laugh track rolled? Did you flinch when the past got told? Was it funny or just old cold gold? The truth sat down in a recliner, worn and bold.
So you think you knew the times? Back when color came alive, headlines. Did the dingbats make you cry? Did the meatheads make you sigh? Or were you just waiting for someone to say goodbye?
Those family nights in black and white, where dad smoked cigs and sons would fight. And if you weren't Ozzy or Harriet's kin, you were just more noise on the tube's low din. Sitcoms sold dreams dressed in denim and pearls, and a canned laugh for the working world. But All in the Family broke the spell, turned the punchline into something you could smell.
Disarm the past with a rerun fade. Archie grunts while history's made. He didn't change, but we watched him stall, and somehow it changed us all. So you found yourself in someone else's screams, woke up laughing in their broken dreams. Edith cried like the world was mean, and Meathead stayed
Just off screen, the suits upstairs said let it run. The demos don't match, but it's touching someone. They called it found, not top 10 prime, but relevance is just ratings in disguise. What's the cost of keeping it real? One recliner, one bar stool, one 4-camera reel. Loudmouth bigot, but make it art. And somehow they watched it with an open heart.
Are you still spinning in the chairs? Still watching ghosts argue midair? Is the laugh track a prayer or a dare? Was it a sitcom or a national affair?
You've just heard All in the Family. Now stay tuned for Three's Company already in progress. Aw, geez, Edith. Fade to static.
All I wanted was time, time enough at last.
Yeah, specs on my face, world gone to waste. Bank vault safe, now it's just space. Pages in files, but my vision erased. Clock tick loud, but I can't keep pace. I read while they laugh, now they ash in the breeze. Concrete kingdoms just fall on their knees. Big bomb drop like a final disease. Now it's just me, my books, and the free. Time enough,
world dead.
who cares? No fears. Drop my specs on the steps, now it's black. Every letter's a ghost, can't bring it back. Irony's king and it laugh and attack. World blew up just to break my back. All that time, now I'm blind in the dust. Turn gold dreams into iron and rust. Pages crumble when I reach out and touch. Can't read fate, man, fate read us. Time enough, world dead. Who cares? No fears.
Up next, stay tuned for another rerun of scripted laughs and animated mayhem. Don't think, just stare. Fall asleep with your eyes open. I used to dream in Technicolor, neon light and VCR. Every moment cut with laughter from a couch that knew my scars. Remote in hand, I thought I lived, but really I just watched. The idiot box told me who to be, while my synapses slowly botched. Popeye's tumors, thought cookie rehab was bold, while sponsors sold me Prozac dreams and laundry pods in gold. Will Smith wipes his feet, Alan Rickman speaks to meat, but what's the message underneath this broadcasted deceit? You are what you stream, your thoughts aren't your own. Cancel your conscience, you're never alone. By now, think less, lose time, regress. Turn on, tune in, and drop out. I won't be a pixel in your Nielsen doubt. I won't bow to a broadcast god selling trauma, sex, and a sitcom facade. Go outside and maybe you'll get laid. I'm pulling the plug, I'm killing the feed. I'm more than a target of marketing greed. This idiot box has had its say, but my brain's got a signal and I'm walking away. Peter Griffin laughs, then fades. Is this the prize I've waited for? Echoes backwards. TV snow falls as the own stares motionless. I don't need 600 channels to feel alive. I don't need laugh tracks to know how to thrive. They sold me lies on DVD, but I'm not the joke. TV is turn off the static, break the glow. Real life's messy, let it show. The idiot box can't run the show. My brain is mine, my mind can grow. Bob Dylan once said, I've seen you on the TV, and I hear that some people are obsessed with Saved by the Bell. Not everyone can be Stephen Urquell, and I'm Chevy Chase, and you're not. But wait, this is not TV, it's HBO. Turn on, tune in, and drop out. Timothy O'Leary said that. Ken Casey wrote One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, and the Merry Pranksters had their first acid test. In my hometown, I worked in the house where the Grateful Dead first played in San Jose. Or was that just a cutaway gag? Turn on your thoughts, tune in your soul. Drop out of the broadcast control. You said Jefferson rode in on a cannonball and used the Navy like it was a wrecking ball. You said the founders were just a front for big government with the libertarian stunt. But I still believe in feelings, even if they're wrong. Even if you yelled at me all night long, I just wanted to vote for peace and fun. You don't win friends with salad. You won't win one.
Got a message from a man with AOL files. Got projections, IOUs, and moral satire. Calls you a half-wit, then says don't reply. But he's back in your inbox like a bloodshot fly.
Talking budget tricks in the Clinton age, while Krusty's backstage in a nicotine rage.
I said the quiet part loud,
And the loud part's now a smoking cloud. To flip par, flip-flop politics and blender jar. You call it Lee, call it bizarre, Corbin Jefferson, while sipping tab, screaming freedom on a messing slab. You ghosted the new ones, boosted the spam, dropped knowledge bombs from a GeoCities camp.
Hi, I'm Troy McClure and I'm here to gaslight. The thread's on fire and you're loving the fight.
Well, you say you're 50, full of wisdom and rage, but that don't mean you ain't stuck on the page of a forum war where the facts don't stick, just slogans and quotes from Disco Stoosh Dick. You say you hate the left, night.
Everything's coming up Millhouse, I suppose, except your argument. That one nosedived hard, bros.
How rich is your irony, dear screamer of the net? You rant about elites, yet you're upset that the rich in Congress don't all wear red, while quoting libertarians long since dead.
There's no romance in your war of tone, just digital bile from a monochrome phone. Worst thread ever, the comic book guy moans, and I too weep for your keyboard groans.
Well, you cracked the treasury like a creme brulee, said Clinton robbed it, now the boom's a delay. You scream about freedom of speech like it's loot, but forgot the part where you still hit suit.
Posting projections from ancient lore like Ralph Wiggum running for Senate floor.
My cat's breath smells like government debt.
And this whole argument is soaking wet.
You float in wires, a rebel in a trench coat, but the revolution's lost in a forum vote, quoting the founders like they were on Fox, but history's laughing inside Pandora's box.
A Jeffersonian with an itchy sen key. I bent my Wookiee and democracy. There's a keyboard patriot with a bone to pick, calls himself liberty but sounds like a brick. He's armed with stats from 1994 and a modem that still makes that screechy roar. He lets it go until he doesn't.
You're like bacon to me, baby, but it's not pleasant.
Who's quoting the Tripoli Wars at 2 a.m.?
The quiet part won't let me sleep again.
Who's mad that Krusty voted Democrat?
We're all just echoes in a data flash.
Who pressed reply even after he said don't?
You can't escape the things you wrote.
You scream, you post, you disappear. Your thread decays, but your voice stays near. IOUs in scrolling ghosts. The quiet part now louder than most. Freedom's a cursor that flickers and burns. You clicked for justice, but never learned.
I choose war.
In the digital sun. Now you're the loud part, but the meaning's gone. So don't quote Jefferson when you're yelling like Mo, or call folks half-wit if you won't let it go. You said it was done, but you sent 5 more. And I'm just a guy in Springfield store.
That's it, back to Winnipeg.
I cry, but you're still online, still waving goodbye. Ba-da-ba-da, IOUs in the general fund. You still hit send, you still hit send, my friend. A song cycle for the chronically misunderstood, set in a flea market of the soul. They call me that guy who owes us money. Not Dave, not man, not lover, not funny. I lie awake and talk to the TV. The farm report's the only one who sees me. They're smiling about the frost on the corn while I rot alone, awkward and forlorn. Can't get laid, can't even get to sleep. I'm the anti-love, buried 6 emotions deep.
The flea market smells like death in a duffel, expired mayonnaise in a sunlit shuffle. A guy tried to sell me a VHS of Heat, wrapped in socks, still warm, still reeked. Met her there, her boyfriend too. Cupid showed up just to spit in my shoe. I'm a human pinball, a bathroom escape, bargain bin soul with a B-side, please. Click, click, calculate, boom, boom. Alt tab from Freud to futility. Thought I had ADD, then I saw the light. It was just a pop-up of Barry Bonds in flight. I'm dating 2 girls named Catherine. Not really, but the algorithm can't tell. Played indoor soccer to find a friend. Got marriage engagements
once except at my end.
There's Moses and Judas and Reagan too, descending from heaven in a Fox News hue. They tried to cast God in a TV show, but the budget went straight to HMO.
And Roddy's bill, well gee, what a thrill. Guess the price of death, now spin the wheel. I'd laugh, I would, if it wasn't me watching Meryl Streep crying low res for ADP.
I met 9 women since 21, all attached, all done, all run. I, the lonely star of lunchtime lore, my teacher sang and I kept score. He's a popular guy, they said, yet my romance history still lies dead. I answer questions no one asks, my memory's a vault, my face a mask.
I wrote 7-hour commentaries while my classmates smoked in sanctuaries. I ruined GPA curves with Grecian flair while Aiken teachers just pulled out their hair. They called it a surplus, I called it theft. I rattled off governors till no one was left. And don't quote Star Trek, cause I didn't quote it, I just fell asleep with Spock, don't misquote it. Marriage bonds and mutual funds, I tried to buy low, but love just runs. Every heartbeat's an economic crash, and every girlfriend's just market flash. I speak in capitals, I dream in maps, but the universe whispers in awkward gaps. This isn't desire, this is fiscal regret, playing Bach on a Casio soaked in sweat.
They laughed at me in staff rooms, kid teachers acting like teens, and they did. I wrote long papers, they dodged the blame, and I somehow still don't have a name. I'm the trivia king of colonial pain, but in real life struck out again, like the Red Sox trade that broke the curse. Except I'm the one who got worse. Click, click, oops, that skin.
Shut the window, don't let it win. I'm researching Spinoza and Senegal. Now there's 3 tabs open with a thong and a shawl. I don't mean to rant, but wait, I just did about Lifetime movies and nursing a kid. Jacques Chirac sounds like a Romulan king. I keep humiliating myself, it's my thing.
My brain is a browser that won't close, flashing windows, memory overdose. I wanna date, I wanna breathe, but the algorithms don't believe. I think in capital cities and cries, sleep deprived beneath digital skies. There's no me in these broadcast lights, just loops of failure and sleepless nights.
So I walk through the flea market of my days, past broken hearts and mayonnaise. I keep my hopes in a pillowcase and smile like I'm not out of place. And maybe one day someone will see that I'm more than facts and ADD. But till then, live long and prosper without me. But I prefer that it's with me.
Click again, you disappear. Tongue split static in your ear.
Drones of liberty buzzing low, wired up with nowhere to go.
A red reflection, pixel bleeding.
Blue promises, soft deleting.
Who decides the loaded dice? Hollow mouths and copy-paste device. How do you sleep through this? How do you sleep through this? A conscience-coded counterfeit, and nobody.
I owe you, and you owe the silence just values in a noise-shaped sun. They stole your tone, fed you metrics, called it freedom, called it fun. I owe you, and you're still transmitting. I phase through your half-typed cry. Echo like you're real, but who's watching through your eyes?
Jefferson size and add rotation. Tripoli's a buffering station.
Truth's a slogan wrapped in skin. Scroll past, pretend it's not a sin.
A signal's lost, a thought unsaid. The feed goes on, the source is dead. Not a law, not a line, just reflections out of time.
You said, I'm letting go, but your cursor flickers in limbo. Old ghosts in Ethernet tides, typing loud to feel alive.
the night. Thread the lie, remix the dread. Everyone wins when the truth's unread. Respond if you want to, don't respond if you care. I'll reply forever, no silence, no air.
IOUs in the general fund, nothing left for anyone. IOUs in the general fund, this freedom weighs a ton.
I owe you, and you owe the silence. The signal cuts, then loops again. Your voice was sold in 7 pieces. Called it progress, called it zen. I owe you, and you're still talking. I slip between your final line. You scream like it's confession, but the feed was never mine. We interrupt this. We interrupt this. We interrupt this broadcast.
Don't respond if you want to, don't respond if you care. We've cut the line to save you, no silence, no air. We interrupt this signal, your thoughts are on delay. We interrupt this broadcast, but you're streaming anyway.
We interrupt,
But no one changed it.
We interrupt this.
We interrupt this broadcast.
You respond if you want to, don't respond if you care. We've cut the line to save you, no silence, no air.
We interrupt this signal, your thoughts are on delay. We interrupt this broadcast, but you're streaming anyway.
We interrupt.
We interrupt, but no one changed the channel.
yeah.
Well, it never struck me, Cam. I think my confession I have lost.
What? Am lifestyle like a mixed?
Undecided people floating like balloons. They watch the sky and hope they'll choose soon. Maybe a prize, maybe a dream. Like a shiny TV with a plasma screen. Confused and sweet, they don't know who's who. They just want love and a full tank too. But I still believe in their jelly bean hearts, even if they don't know which candidate for.
Now let me tell you about the news. It's a gumbo stew of Paris Hilton and a priest or two. Serial killers with a smile so wide, and a stock market crash on the tilt-a-whirl ride. There's a bride who ran and a body found right next to the clown with the election crown. It's all spit and varnish and backroom deals, with truth on the lamb and integrity peeled.
Flip on the flat screen, static hallucination. Buying gas by the gallon, win a free PlayStation. Politics, paparazzi, and a pinata priest. Snacking on the sound bites, corporate yeast. ESPNE, then a murder at 3. Got a ticket full of panic, sponsored by T. Gimme spin, gimme scandal, gimme that sweet PR. Undecided on a bumper sticker in a rental car.
Oh, I love the undecided. They're so very cute, just waiting for the winner like it's a birthday loot. Don't care about policy or who gets hurt, just give me that winner
So I can't buy a t-shirt.
And the news, oh it's fine, it's got pizzazz, it's got Paris, it's got crime, it's got razzmatazz. Don't need the facts, just the shiny bits. I'll watch my country lose while I sit and eat grits.
Oh, what tragic indecision, what a curious affliction. The undecided voter, a soul without conviction. They stare into the abyss of their cable remote, wishing for salvation from a game show vote. The news is but a whisper of a scream never heard, drifting through the ether like a lonely dying bird. If Dennis Kucinich could fly, would they even care? Or would they change a channel to watch a millionaire?
Here comes the slapstick democracy parade with steroid senators and beauty queens on blade. Who you voting for? Who's got the best jingle? This ain't a policy debate, it's a freaking Pringles mingle. News used to be news, now it's gossip and drag. Stock markets crash, but the poor get tagged. And somewhere in a bunker made of beef jerky, a general's confused why the anchor's so perky.
Spinning on the axis of a media moon, the voters all drift to a hologram tune. A nation dreams in 1080p while the real world dies on live TV. Fame and flame, the undecided remain, watching the polls like a cosmic campaign. The stars align, but they cannot choose. They're orbiting truth, but stuck in the news.
Well, the candidates lie and the people don't care. They're rooting for the team with the best coiffed hair. It ain't about policy, it's a damn horse race with pundits barking loud and a slap to the face. Gasoline bribes and a plasma prize, just enough spin to tranquilize. I asked a voter what they believed in. They shrugged and said, who's winning? Do you want a prize?
They're watching us.
Do you want a scandalized French fry surprise?
The signals are dead. Democracy's toast.
Vote for the winner, ignore the cost.
We're already lost. Glass screen flicking in static, a signal lost in loops erratic. Someone whispers choose your fate, but all the options replicate. Drip fed fear through pixel eyes, algorithms dressed in suits and ties. The choice is yours, but not your voice, a silent scream inside the noise. So damn the undecided, bless their hearts. They're waiting for coupons and shopping carts. And maybe they'll choose or maybe they'll sway, but probably they'll flip at the end of the day. With a smile and a shrug they'll cast their lot for the flashiest ad and the name they forgot. We laugh and we cry and we carry the weight while they tune into news that decides our fate.
When you think you Aussie past, it's the quiet rate is mirroring. It will seem one link to the best. You will seem one link to the best. Try the first grade. No, that
people floating like balloons. They watch the sky and hope they'll choose soon. Maybe a prize, maybe a dream, like a shiny TV with a plasma screen. Confused and sweet, they don't know who's who. They just want love and a full tank too. But I still believe in their jelly bean hearts, even if they don't know which candidate farts.
Now let me tell you about the news. It's a gumbo stew of Paris Hilton and a priest or two. Serial killers with a smile so wide, and a stock market crash on the tilt-a-whirl ride. There's a bride who ran and a body found right next to the clown with the election crown. It's all spit and varnish and backroom deals, with truth on the lamb and integrity peeled.
Flip on the flat screen, static hallucination. Buying gas by the gallon, win a free PlayStation. Politics, paparazzi, and a piñata priest. Snacking on the sound bites, corporate yeast. ESPNE, then a murder at 3. Got a ticker full of panic, sponsored by T. Gimme spin, gimme scandal, gimme that sweet PR. Undecided on a bumper sticker in a rental car.
Oh, I love the undecided, they're so very cute. Just waiting for the winner like it's a birthday loot. Don't care about policy or who gets hurt. Just give me that winner so I can buy a t-shirt. And the news!
Oh, it's fine!
It's got pizzazz, it's got Paris, it's got crime, it's got razzmatazz. Don't need the facts, just the shiny bits. I watch my country lose while I sit and eat grits.
Oh, what tragic indecision, what a curious affliction. The undecided voter, a soul without conviction. They stare into the abyss of their cable remote, wishing for salvation from a game show vote.
The news is but a whisper of a scream never heard, drifting through the ether like a lonely dying bird. If Dennis Kucinich could fly, would they even care? Or would they change the channel to watch a millionaire? Here comes the slapstick democracy parade, with steroid senators and beauty queens on blade.
Who you voting for? Who's got the best jingle?
This ain't a policy debate, it's a freaking Pringles mingle! News used to be news, now it's gossip and drag. Stock markets crash.
of a media moon. The voters all drift to a hologram tune. A nation dreams in 80p while the real world dies on live TV.
Fame and flame, the undecided remain, watching the polls like a cosmic campaign. The stars align, but they cannot choose. They're orbiting truth, but stuck in the news.
Well, the candidates lie and the people don't care. They're rooting for the team with the best coiffed hair. It ain't about policy, a damn horse race, with pundits barking loud and a slap to the face. Gasoline bribes and a plasma prize, just enough spin to tranquilize. I asked the voter what they believed and they shrugged and said, who's winning? Do you want a prize?
They're watching us.
Do you want a scandalized French fry surprise?
The signals are dead. Democracy's toast.
Vote for the winner, ignore the cost.
We're already lost.
Glass screen flicker, breathing static, a signal lost in loops erratic. Someone whispers, choose your fate, but all the options replicate. Drip-fed fear through pixel eyes, algorithms dressed in suits and ties. The choice is yours, but not your voice, a silent scream inside the noise.
So damn the undecided, bless their hearts. They're waiting for coupons and shopping carts. And maybe they'll choose, or maybe they'll sway, but probably they'll flip at the end of the day. With a smile and a shrug, they'll cast their lot for the flashiest ad and the name they forgot. We laugh and we cry and we carry the weight while they tune into news that decides our fate.
I watch Fight Club on late night cable. Thought I'd find truth at Tyler's table, but Norton shoots himself and stays alive, while Brad Pitt walks off like myth still gives. I just like Casablanca more. I feel like I'm outside the Cineplex store, where they buy their edge from nihilist grit. And I hug Dr. Strangelove, still laughing at it.
My cat's breath smells like movie tropes.
Looking for truth
In the 90-minute lie, but Kubrick left it baked and dry. Clockwork spat in your dorm room grin, and now Pitt haunts every kegger sin. Norton bleeds from the side of his head, still hosting Fight Club in your shed.
I said the quiet part loud and the loud part quiet.
That's cinema, baby. Now light a riot.
Flip it like
Tyler's IKEA zest, branded soap and daddy issues dressed in Project Mayhem. They call it growth, but it's just chaos with a sculpted oath. You're not the narrator of Lloyd Dobler, you're a teen with VHS in your Doppler.
Do not touch Willie, good advice.
This ain't rebellion, it's branded vice.
You're 19, you read too deep, trying to find God in a DVD heap. You got big thoughts and a Norfed brain, but sometimes a punch is just plain pain. You wanna be cool, you wanna be bleak, I bet my Wookiee.
Kid, you need a nap, not a film critique.
I gaze into Pitt's dusty stare as Norton coughs up inner despair. A rebellion in leather, all sold in stores, with anarchy stenciled on apple cores. I'm not like them, I see the scam. They chant Fight Club, I'm her band.
You don't win friends with salad.
Now that's the art of feeling invalid.
So Tyler's a ghost, a projection of bro. But hey, let's ignore what we don't want to know. They call it deep, they call it woke, but it's just more soap from a different bloke. You want metaphor? Here's a twist. Strange love made more funny. This just missed.
Worst wrist twist ever. It's like wrestling Freud with a Nerf blaster.
Are you rejecting or just projecting? We're in rebellion like it's worth collecting.
Is Fight Club amazing? We're all swinging at ghosts with borrowed names.
You say you're above the teen cliche, prefer Bogart's John one rose, but you ran for hours about that one twist. Man, just say you're pissed. Don't need a thesis, don't need a mask, just don't quote Kubrick in every task. Now let's all quietly reflect on the magic of the movies.
Did Norton die, or was it fake?
It's metaphor, a tummy ache.
Is it genius, or just some pain?
My brain's like Pitt, not quite sane.
Is this real or just a dream?
I'm not a film, I'm a meme.
I saw the film and broke in two. Tyler spoke in riddles I already knew. The coin flips and identities lost, sold as freedom at capitalism's cost. You said you're Lloyd, not the narrator's ghost, but you post monologues like your boat.
I'm in danger. Ralph's best line yet.
Art's a mirror you haven't cleaned yet.
You don't have to like Fight Club, dear. It's not your job to make the twist clear. Sometimes it's just a phase in black and red. Sometimes it's Pitt inside your head. That's it. Back to Winnipeg.
Just watch Say Anything Again tonight, where a boombox feels more right.
Art. Lloyd Dobler held a boombox to the sky. Didn't punch, didn't lie. Just a mixtape kid, open nerve, no alter ego, just the curve of sincerity in stereo. While the narrator, buried below, split in two by a plot device called love a trap, then rolled the dice.
I gave her my heart. She gave me a pen. Fight Club taught you how to break, but Lloyd, he stayed awake. No soap, no comb, no scars to prove, just Peter Gabriel and a cliched move. You wanna scream, he chose to ask. You wear a mask, he dropped his mask. I don't wanna sell anything, buy anything, or process anything. How quaint, how useless, how divine.
The narrator forgot his name, tried to burn it out with blame. Called it healing, called it war, but Marlon never kept the score. Lloyd remembered every song, played them back when things went wrong. He didn't destroy, he stayed, while the narrator tried to fade.
You met me at a very strange time in my life. He meant it, but didn't know why.
Say Anything isn't edgy, it's brave. Not in fists, but in the way he gave himself without a brand. No monologue, just trembling stand. Dobler held the box above, because that's what the zines claim women feel is love. While the narrator held a gun and called it freedom, called it fun.
The things you own end up owning you. Lloyd only owned a pen, and gave it to Tyler Durden wore cool scars. Lloyd just stared at passing cars. He asked her dad to do the right, while Tyler bathed the world in spite. You think rebellion's the main act, but Lloyd was honest, that's abstract. No false gods, no ruined face, just love in a rented place. I don't want to buy anything that's sold or bought. He's not broken, he's just a lot.
And what's identity, if not this rift? One fights for pain, one offers gift. The narrator fell into himself, Lloyd shelved himself, became her shelf. You call Dobler naive, outdated, lame, but he never forgot her name. No double think, no split device, he loved once and paid full price.
He's Lloyd Dobler, he's not even a gimmick. He's not the point, he's the pivot. The narrator is the scream you wear, Lloyd's just there, arms bared. No revolution, no thesis call,
just a guy afraid to fall, and falling anyway. You tear the poster, burn the zine, but still wear Tyler like a dream. Lloyd's mixtape ends in sighs, the narrator watches buildings rise.
You are not your khakis. Lloyd didn't even own khakis.
And maybe the narrator's a warning, while Lloyd is just a mourning, awkward, bright, sometimes cold, but not trying to be bold. He doesn't win, he doesn't break, he just shows up for her sake. You want twist, you want design, but sometimes the arc is just a line.
I gave her my heart.
And maybe that's the part you never pause to underline.
You stood with pit on crumbled floor, but forgot what Dobbler stood for. Not glory, not guts, not scars on skin, but showing up and letting her in. The twist isn't that he stays, it's that he never strays. No soap, no split, just the courage to commit.
Don't be a guy, be that guy.
Tonight press play, and don't ask why.
Hi, I'm Troy McClure. You may remember me from Smoke Yourself Thin and Get Confident, Stupid. Now I'm awake at 3 a.m., feeling like a goof, talking to reruns of Casablanca and old Proof. My heart still aches in sepia tones while I pitch life advice from hollow phones.
I'm Troy McClure in a smoky vignette, selling self-help dreams in a kitchenette sets. Get confident, stupid, y'all laughed at first. Now look how thin you got at your own worst.
I pitch desperation with a graveled grin in empty theaters where the lights give in. Click! My name's in neon lights. Flicker, I hawk cliches to lonely nights. I'm not Lloyd Dobler, I'm your VHS pitch. A pixely smile trick for your dating glitch. You may remember me, but you don't recall until trailer park critics tear down my wall.
Yeah, confident, stupid, was that rude of me? Or just honest sales on a B-movie screen? I sold lead paint, delicious but deadly, and Alice's adventures through windshield glass, sadly. I'm honest in my shameless pitch, but damn it, Hollywood, I miss the glitch.
You may recall me from earwigs, ew, that zest, but my soul's been throttled through public jest. Fame's a hollow costume I can't shed. I woke alone in the guest star bed.
Don't have a cow, man, I think I once said, but laughter echoes in my empty head.
I hawked, dig your own grave and save, while life buried me in sarcastic grave. P is for psycho, my title of choice. I sold kitsch with that trembling voice. I pitched illusions like cheap tobacco, and now my legacy's in some data depot.
Welcome to the knowledge I once beamed. Your car got robbed, or so it seemed. I stood in plastic corridors of hype while you admired my intergalactic type.
It was Earth all along, I sighed in stardust haze. Now I orbit audiences in forgotten praise. I may be best known for a Christmas ape, but I never kissed Selma, not in that shape. They say I slept with fishes, but that's just lore. I just dove deep into B-movie gore. I'm Troy McClure, washed up but not gone. I'm the ghost in your DVR, still hanging on.
Hi-de-ho, I'm Troy back again, pitching self-help and earwig hens. Smoke yourself thin, I chirped with flair. You did, but did you fix your love affair?
I'm parody in pathetic bloom, a cartoon star in a dim room gloom. I'm Troy McClure, flickering and stale. You may remember film titles, but stumble on my tail. I sold you junk to numb your craving, but who cleans up when the spotlight's fading?
What's wrong with that man's face? I whisper cold.
TV's jest became my mold.
You watched me on airport kiosks and PSAs. Hello, I'm Troy in neon blaze, but midnight finds me rewinding tape, seeking solace in romantic escape. Handle with care, I sigh as the credits roll on another try.
I'm Troy strumming through this honky-tonk song, trying to sell you what you felt all along. Get confident, stupid, a rallying cry, but the truth's slow burn under bluey sky lies. I'm the actor you forgot from a half-wit past, but I'm still here singing truth in contrast. Oh, you may remember me from the VHS of your dreams. Smoke yourself thin or just get thin.
The spotlight's gone, but the show's within.
Hi, I'm Troy McClure. You may remember me from films of failure, hope, self-help spree, but I'm still singing, still here on cue, because deep down, I'm just like you.
I was raised by satire.
A handshake deal at Central Park. Ross and Rachel
Will it work? Kramer's busting through your door. Elaine's got moves you can't ignore. The Scranton crew is here again. Jim and Pam and Dwight's revenge. Monica cleans till her hands are red. George Costanza just plays dead.
If you haven't seen it, it's new to you.
Thursday night gods rerun deja
If you
vu.
haven't seen it, it's new to you.
Sitcom dreams in an old TV too. Frasier's tossing salad lines. Niles in love for the 100th time. Will and Grace with Jack on blast. Karen's martinis never last. Here's to paging Dr. Green. Clooney's hair slick on your screen. Lives are lost and hearts are broke. Cue the laugh track after the choke. You haven't seen it, it's new to you. NBC Gold primetime deja vu.
If you haven't seen it, it's new to you.
Popcorn burns, but you can't leave the room. Mad about you, Helen Hunt's sweet face. Suddenly Susan fell out of place. Just shoot me snuck in with style. Third Rock beamed down for a while. Caroline in the city drew her dreams. Scrubs brought heartbeats in between. Joey spun off, but no one stayed as the golden must-see slowly frayed. Then the Office caught the flame. Parks and Rec played the same game. Community painted streets with glee, but nothing lasts on must-see TV. Studio 60 tried to preach, out of practice, out of reach. The night they lost their Thursday throne, Netflix laughed on your smartphone. If you haven't seen it, it's new to you. Rerun ghosts in flat screen tune. If you haven't seen it, it's new to you. The couch still waits, but the world moved through.
No surprises, no surprises.
Just the glow of must-see TV.
No surprises, just reruns for me.
If you haven't seen it, it's new to you. I was born in a commune run by talking heads. I invented TikTok, yeah, while breaking gluten-free bread. Taught Bob Dylan how to mumble, taught Prince how to strut. I did it all on my MySpace page back when that was cutting edge. Yeah, that's right, yeah, I went viral before it was cool with a modem made of tofu. Yeah, that's the ticket. Now I tiptoe around Zoomers like I'm defusing a bomb. Said good morning once, they called my mom. They said you're canceled, sir, your tone was a crime. I said no, I invented inclusivity in 1999. Yeah, that's the ticket. I co-wrote Hamilton and woke Barbie too. I ghost wrote every TED Talk since 2002. I invented the hashtag and I coined gaslight. And I taught a robot how to cry at night. That's the ticket. I did ayahuasca with a llama priest at a climate-neutral brunch in the Middle East. I canceled myself before it was a trend. I wrote an apology letter I mailed to my inner friend. Yeah, that's right, I'm trauma-informed. I even canceled my own shadow for being too norm. That's a ticket. Now I edit every sentence like I'm walking on coals, cause they called my Oxford comma threat to marginalized souls. I was once a meme, but not a good one, no. They deep-fried my face with a label problematic boomer, bro. No, wait, Gen X, that's what I am. I invented safe spaces inside a minivan. Yeah, that's the ticket. They said you're not an ally. I said I invented allies. I put trigger warnings on my cereal box, and I wear a pronoun pin when I detox. I gave Greta Thunberg a ride on a goat. It ran on kale and righteous hope. That's the ticket. That's the ticket. I dated Lana Del Rey and taught her ennui. I was the Six Spice Girl, sarcastic. I starred in a reboot of Schindler's List 2, where I saved the whole world with a gluten-free shoe. Yeah, that's right, Spielberg begged me. I said only if we cast Zendaya as me. That's the ticket. Now I'm trending again, but for all the wrong reasons, like liking a tweet in a canceling season. But I'll bounce back, yeah, I always do. I once faked my own death just to dodge a Me Too. That's the ticket. I'm post, modern and pre-debate woke. I cry performatively and laugh when I choke. I'm an ally, an icon, a legend, a brand. Just don't Google my name, you'll miss
misunderstand. Yeah, that's the ticket. I invented humility, but I don't like to brag. I was raised by satire.
You had a show that was doing alright, laugh track high and the denim was tight. One day Fonzie flew in on skis, now it's all downhill on water and cheese. Catchphrases pop like bubble gum. Did I do that till your soul feels numb? Laugh at the quirks, ignore the pain, reset the plot like it's a video game. They sold us in neon flare with flannel shirts and frosted hair. We thought we were rebels with baggy jeans, but we were just extras in marketing schemes. Jump the shark, yeah, they told us we're cool, but it's deja vu in the irony pool. Jump the shark, and the ratings climb till it all feels fake and out of time in a jump shark. But you don't know when it's real. You quote the lines, but forget what you feel. Jump the shark, whoa, yeah, you jump the shark.
What you talking about? Every week then cousin Oliver shows up mid-season sneak. You got it, dude, we say on cue till Michelle grows up and the charm falls through. Urkel danced, Balky twirled, every punchline a product in a merchandise world. Laugh tracks loud, but hearts grew dim, all style, no soul, just marketing spin. Coming up next, the very special episode where the cast learns about feelings again. Guest starring a washed-up star from season 1, back for redemption. Remember when cool was saying less? Now it's hashtags and a brand new mess. We wore our angst like vintage tees. Even irony got a late night spin-off series. Jump the shark. Now the theme song slaps, but the plot's a loop and the jokes collapse. Jump the shark. With your wink and grin till the reruns feel like a toxin within. Jump the shark. But the vibe's long gone, still we clap along cause we know the song. Jump the shark. Whoa, yeah, you jump the shark. Shows fade out, the tape gets thin, but the catchphrases echo deep within. We laughed, we cringed, we bought the tea, but somewhere in the punchlines we lost the key. Jump the shark, jump the shark, oh, till the cool runs dry and the screen goes dark. Ladies and gentlemen, history is happening again. Or so they say.
Yo, when the stars show up in glitter gowns and someone trips while walking down, the media screams like it's World War III, but it's just someone misreading a damn envelope. See, from streakers at the Oscars to the Kanye hijack, they call it culture, but it's all throwback. A slap, a flub, a meat dress whirl, they treat it like it changed the world. Soy bomb! When it all goes weird on air, it's breaking news cause someone dared. They say it shook the globe, but by next week it's just a footnote. Even someone dropped a curse, a beat too late, oh no, the worst. At the Tonys, someone kissed a nun. Now it's the moment that stunned everyone. The People's Choice gave awards to Twilight 4 times. Blockbuster trophies, they just rhymed. Yet headlines shout, a shift in time, while culture yawns and moves the line. They say it redefined the scene, but it's just a GIF and a BuzzFeed. Shock of the decade they claim, but you forgot it before you learned the name. Remember when someone wore a swan dress? When Madonna kissed Britney? When Travolta said Adele Dazeem? They said the world would never be the same. It was, it is, it will be again next year. Grammys at Soy Bomb with his glowing chest, jumped on stage and stole the press. But did it make you think? Did it change the tide? Nah, got 10 seconds and a puzzled side eye. Remember the VMAs and Molly's twerk? They called it art or culture or postmodern work. From meat suits to mid-show feuds, it's all just made for meme and illusion. When drama hits the live broadcast, they freeze the frame like it's gonna last. History's got a short attention span. Next week it's all just wait, what again? Award shows where moments go viral, then vanish in the Netflix spiral. The revolution will be accessorized, then promptly forgotten.
Well, I woke up this morning with gold chains around my neck, got mohawks in the mirror, muscles pumping to flex.
Ain't no breakfast till I glare at the sun, said I pity the fool, and my day just begun.
I got an action figure grinning from the 5 and dime, so my face
face on a lunchbox. Back in '85 with my fist on the table and my boots in the pool. I pity that fool, yeah, I pity that fool.
B.A. Baracus, yeah, I drive the van. Ain't getting on no plane, you understand. Face makes the deals while Hannibal smokes, but I break down walls when I get provoked.
Yeah, they sold me on t-shirts, cereal too. Cartoons on Saturday teaching kids what to do. No jibber jabber, no slouching in school. I pity the fool, oh, I pity that fool.
Got gold so heavy, make my neck complain, but every chain's a memory of enduring pain. Came up from Chi-Town with nothing but pride. Now I lift up the people with me on their side. In Rocky 3, I was Clubber Lang, punching Stallone, heard the cash register clang. Hollywood lights tried to make me cruel, but I pity the fool, I pity that fool. Now time keeps rolling like that 18 van, but I still got my bling and my big old plan to tell every kid with a dream in their soul, don't be no fool and you'll reach your goal. Oh, yeah, I pity the fool, but maybe he's me, in a world selling dreams on late night TV. Ring the bell, ring the bell.
Walking said we need it. Louder, louder.
Turn me up, turn me up.
Steel drums banging in a concrete room, blood on the snare, kick hits like a monsoon. Got a fever, doctor said one cure. Bang that bell till the whole world blurs. Shirt over the chest hair, sweat drip grind. Will Ferrell's eyes look dead inside, but the bell keeps ringing like a war cry chant. Pop culture's church and I'm the sycophant.
More cowbell, more cowbell.
Shake the ground, make the towers fail.
More cowbell, more cowbell.
Break the sky, let the culture yell. Walking in the shadow, blue flames in his stare. Told me I got a fever, man, I'm already there. Hit the bell like a siren in the void of the scene. This ain't a joke, this is prophecy scream. Cowbells ring is the death of the groove. Our rhythm dies when the bell makes a move. It's not music, it's a primal divide. Split the art world open, watch the truth collide.
More cowbell, more cowbell.
Split the earth, make the ocean swell.
More cowbell, more cowbell.
Bang that bell at the gates of hell. Silver hammer, bang my brain. All my heroes sound the same. Crash the system, ring that bell. Pops apocalypse, can't you tell? More than rhythm, less than song. Bell keep ringing all night long. I need it, I crave it, I bleed it, I break it. Christopher Walken in the black robe, shaking, feeding the beast with a cowbell sound. Culture crash, now it's underground. Every hit on the bell is a crack in the glass. Icons fall down while the bell outlasts. Golden idols melt in the neon rain. Soundtrack to pleasures, soundtrack to pain. Echo through the studios, echo through the street. Bell don't care about your chart-topping beat. It's the sound of the sellout, the sound of the fight. Bell keeps ringing when the lights go white. Choked out the melody, strangled the rhyme. Bell don't follow no tempo or time. It's the war drum under your fame parade. Dancing on the ashes of the hits you made.
More bell, break the spell, break the spell. Pop is dead, pop is dead. Ring that hell, ring that hell.
Walking said it, you can't deny. Bell keep ringing till the stars all die. Labels cry and DJs fall. Bell taking names and it's taking them all.
Scream, clang,
Feel it in your chest.
clang, clang.
Put your fame to rest.
Clang, clang.
No escape tonight. Bell's the division. Bell's the fight.
More cowbell, more cowbell.
Shake the throne, make the idols
More
fall.
cowbell, more cowbell.
And the song, Bell won't care.
If your date checks your FICO score before she checks your eyes, you're not unlovable. You're just pre-declined.
The
the TV late at night. The farm report made me feel alright.
They smile through corn, killing frost and pain.
Which I guess means I'm not insane.
The more you know.
Cows don't judge you for being single.
I met a woman at a flea market. She said, "This is my boyfriend Dwight."
I said, "That's cool," then tripped on a broken carburetor, then fell into a vat of expired light mayo.
The more you know.
Dwight is always the boyfriend.
Yo clicked a pop-up of existential dread while Googling good first dates that don't involve tears. Now my browser history just screams, "You're tired, eat fruit."
The more you know.
Life is fruit adjacent. I never dated in high school, now I haunt my own yearbook. Girls wrote "Have a nice summer," but I was already emotionally winter.
The more you know.
Most likely to sigh loudly at bus stops is not a superlative.
Wrote 7 pages on an econ quiz. Now all the kids skipped class because of me. Public schools are failing because
I peaked in AP US history.
The more you know.
Knowledge is power. Power is lonely. I learned world capitals to impress girls, but they mostly just wanted to see Linkin Park. I said, "Well, on Batar," they said, "Ah," so I drank iced tea in the dark.
The more you know.
There is no sexy way to say Bangkok.
insomnia whispering to the LED glow. Your crush posted a story from her wedding though.
Why does heartbreak taste like vending machine Sprite? Why do my thoughts update at 3 a.m. and not right?
The more you know.
Sleep is the new dating app. Don't be sad if you talk to the microwave, or if your dream star Jack Chirac. Life's a Lifetime movie playing backwards with Meryl Streep and a talking duck.
The more you know.
Existential crises are cheaper if you bring your own snacks. Sometimes your soulmate marries at 25. Sometimes your soulmate is allergic to you. Sometimes love is a metaphor, and sometimes it's just bad Wi-Fi.
The more you know.
Your signal is weak, but your vibe is strong.
Don't quote Trek if you've never used the hand sign. Don't join single sites if you're afraid of tongues and eyeliner.
Don't confuse ADD with actual dating desperation. And never ever date someone named Midnight Beast 66.
The more you know.
No judgment, just use antivirus software.
So if you're the trivia king of things no one knows, and your browser's full of open emotional tabs, and your dating life feels like a canceled pilot,
remember, at least you didn't write Fight Club.
The more you know.
You're not behind in life, you're just in the weird montage part.
I used to quote a Nietzsche in the morning, sipping lattes on the lawn. Now I scroll through half-baked memes, wondering where the wit is gone. I was a dog with a novel and a view, wrote short stories, smoked some clove. Now I'm stuck in a house that repeats itself, while the world forgets I wrote prose. Nobody reads anymore. They just click, then they swipe, then they snore. I was once the sharp-tongued heart of this home, now mumble on cue and I drink alone. Yeah, nobody reads anymore. but I still leave my book by the door. Stewie's got a TikTok, Meg's just a joke. Peter's a puppet for rich folks smoke. And me, I chase tails I already caught, playing smart when the script says I'm not. There was a time I loved this gig, felt like Vonnegut with a leash. Now I get notes like less emotion, please. And Brian, can you pee on that tree? The irony is, I used to mock the world for being stupid. Now it's laughing at me while I beg for scraps from a guy in a red hat who used to be Stewie's therapist. Or maybe a sandwich, I can't tell anymore. Nobody reads anymore, just recycled laughs and a streaming war. I once gave speeches about love and war, now I throw up in hats on the kitchen floor. Yeah, nobody reads anymore, so I howl at the fridge and I pour. I could leave this show, find a cabin in Maine, write poems on napkins and sing in the rain. But I'll stay one more season for the paycheck and lore, and the dream that someone out there still reads just a little bit more.
I'm talking to networks that don't talk back. Farm reports and sitcom reruns under my attack. I feel like I'm calling from the holodeck alone. Live long and prosper without the tone.
Don't have a cow, man, Bart winked on screen. But when I forgot to text her, it felt just mean.
I tripped over DVDs in mimeograph shade, lost in TV static that never paid. Clear eyes, full hearts, can't lose, they cheer, but my broken carburetor won't even steer.
Ay caramba.
Bart's shout from the past echoes in my empty apartment broadcast.
Click twice, there's a spoiler in my face. Pop culture disease on prime time base.
No Homer sizes, plot lines collide. Kirk's phaser set to sad on the loneliness ride.
You see Herbie the love bug and think love arrives, but your browser history looks like you never tried.
Welcome Dano, Hawaii 5-0's decree, but daddy's watching reruns alone with salty tea.
TV dinners plated in nostalgia regret.
I scroll through my life, no better catch yet.
Eat my shorts.
Bart's cry of defiance, yet I fold laundry and swallow compliance.
Satellite signals, static and skewed. I'm tuned to the matrix, but the matrix screwed.
Resistance is futile, locutus of Borg. Once warned, now I'm resisting bedtime, I'll be scorned. Channel surfing on a glitter spaceship, I find Farscape reruns in my mind's crypt.
Here's Johnny,
roars the mask on cue, while I whisper to boldly binge where no one's who.
I sold my soul for a DVD box set, missing my shot at finally being met. How you doing? Echoes Joey with a leer, but no one's laughing when I disappear.
Yada yada yada, pop culture loops.
Marsha, Marsha, Marsha,
but nobody cheered. I'm splicing Twilight with Golden Girl scenes. So spoiler alert, I'm the punchline teens.
The static hum eats my neural mesh. Netflix suggestions in a drone afresh.
Make it so, says Picard to cosmic dread, but my mind flickers, no episode to head.
I dream in sitcom punchlines and sitcom pains. Missing Kramer's entrance as coffee remains.
You bet your sweet Bippy they used to
say, but my pippy's numb on this holiday. I'm rolling on the screen like Riverbend Blues, singing too late afternoon news. Just keep swimming, they haul me back, but I'm stranded as Kirk without a captain's rack.
TV's golden glow is a country mile. You think you're free, just stay a while.
But when the credits roll that neon lie, you're left with echoes and a
Tell us your secrets, tell us your pity. We're the choir of ghosts in your city. Primetime dreams or streaming haze, we've binged our lives away in fame's praise.
Television
Without pity, but we keep watching because we feel
at least something real.